Hey, seventh graders. Your Berkshire and Derby teachers are so excited to be finally connecting with all of you. And we are ready to share with you a few of the things that we came up with together that we thought would be kind of fun for you guys to try to do while you're sitting at home isolated. So we thought, obviously, for ELA, one of the things that would be relevant to your world right now and also connected to what we do at school would be some form of journaling. So all of these directions are spelled out, obviously, from the page you just kind of entered this video through. But we just want to make sure that right up front we tell you, this is not required. This type of activity, this journaling we're going to suggest, this is just kind of an optional, we think, opportunity for you guys to check out or kind of consider what's going on in the world around you, maybe also adding in a reflective piece. So instead of just saying, wow, this is shocking, also considering how it's actually impacting your life, how it's impacting other people's lives, what is different, what can you do that is new in your life, something that you maybe haven't thought about trying before. We wanted to give you some opportunities to do something other than kind of be on phones or be playing video games. We know that it's tough sometimes to come up with enough stuff to do. So this entire activity, totally optional. It is just asking you to consider different ideas, different prompts, different suggestions, which I'm going to kind of run through. So the idea for this whole project is that you will twice a week, potentially, kind of come back onto this document and you'll pick a prompt that sounds kind of interesting to you. So we've put together a list of 10 different prompts. The prompts range from reading an article about coronavirus and then kind of responding to that and trying to understand some of the science behind some of why we're all at home right now. A little crazy, really crazy. Some of the other prompts ask you, like, try something new today. If you've never done a load of laundry before, you've never done it. I personally had not ever done a load of laundry until I went to college. So that might be you. You might be sitting at home like, yeah, someone else does that for me. Ask, hey, how do we do this? Let me help. Let me learn how to do this. This is a good skill. For some of you, it might be something simple, like maybe you're going to be allowed to ride your bike up and down the street, but your tires are flat. So maybe you need to talk to a parent and figure out how to pump up your bicycle tires. It could be something as simple as making some kind of recipe, doing something in the kitchen that you've never tried before. I myself personally am going to dig through, well, I already have dug through a cookbook that I have, and I found something that I've got the ingredients for. I'm going to test it out. The worst case scenario is that I throw it away. So maybe trying something new that you haven't tried before. I'm even imagining if your parent or guardian, if they have like tools and if they have, scrap, spare wood or different things like that at your house, maybe you're going to build something or just try something different. There is a plethora of resources out there for you. Not only, obviously, whoever is potentially at home, but obviously YouTube, we know, is a great resource whenever you're trying something new. If it is cooking or doing something like that, just Googling different recipes, watching videos. I like to watch the BuzzFeed Tasty videos when I'm going to make a recipe because they show it kind of in like the faster speed so that I can see how it's all going to look. So using some different resources. We also have prompts that are going to ask you to consider, like, what has this changed in your life? So what freedoms now have kind of been taken away from all of us? And what does the world look like? What might the world look like? So it's just asking you to consider different things. Our goal is for you guys to come on here, if you want, and pick during the week 2 different prompts that you would like to try out. So 2 different things that you're going to do and kind of answer the questions or whatever we have listed there. Then we've given you a space underneath each prompt where you can either kind of type in a response, almost like a journal or a warm-up, or you could alternatively do something a little bit more high-tech, a little creative, and actually, potentially, maybe you make a vlog. So I'm obviously making a video right now. I'm using the computer that we have at school, so whether you have your own computer or you've checked out a computer for the building, I had to learn this morning. I simply typed in camera in the search bar at the bottom, it popped up this camera application for me. I clicked into the video setting. I'm recording the video, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upload that through YouTube using my school account. I'll make sure it's public, and then I'll throw it on this document. You might do something similar to that and make some vlog or video blog entries to answer if you don't want to write. If you love to write, but you love to write by hand, maybe you're going to do a journal completely by hand for this. Some of you I know get really creative with sketchnoting or just the way that you're doodling kind of accents the outside of a page. We all see this. We know your creativity. So if that is more your style, do it on paper. That once again, this is not an assignment that's due for points. So there is no harm in doing this totally by paper and submitting nothing to us. The final kind of option that we brainstormed was possibly creating a podcast. I know some students at Berkshire, we have talked about this before. Derby teachers also thought, this is just something that's out there that it may have been mentioned to you at some point, maybe not. But if you want to create some podcast episodes where you interview different people at your house or you just kind of record what's going on in the world, this would be similar to a video blog. It would just be minus the video. But if you'd rather do that, we would love, once again, for you to come back to this document and actually link that for us if you choose to do it, or even send it on to your individual teachers. If you do something super creative and just pretty awesome and you want to let us know, please shoot us an email. Let us know. All of your teachers, all of us are excited about presenting these options to you, but we also know because all of this is optional, we're not going to hound you. We're not going to ask you if you've done it or not. So please, if you do something cool, send us an update. Tell us what you did. Show us what you did. We would love to see it. And we would love to see you. So anybody that does do a video or anything like that, we'll be so excited to be able to check in with you on that. I hope this makes sense. This entire activity is just meant to last for kind of the duration of our closure. So once again, we've got 10 prompts on this page. We're suggesting you pick about 2 prompts per week to try to do in some way. It may take you more than one day to do it, depending on how creative, how crazy you make this. But we're hoping this will be kind of fun. Please have fun with this is our message to you, and use this time to really reflect on the craziness of our world. We are living in a time that really no person on this earth today has lived through a situation quite like this. It's pretty incredible. And so even though I know we can, look at all the negatives and all the things we're disappointed about, and I'm sure we all have done that, it's also a chance, I think, to, try to turn some things on the positive side. So please use this for the positive. Please use it to have fun. Share if you want to what you come up with. We cannot wait to see hopefully what some people decide to do with this. And we just hope you continue to have a safe and healthy Corona break from school. Please let us know if you have any questions. All 4 of your teachers, depending who you have, we are all on board with this. We have created this together, even though I am obviously making this video. All of your teachers are up on what is happening, so please feel free to reach out via email or whatever your teacher is using if you have additional questions. All right, guys, happy creating.